Hello, everyone, and welcome into the Papa John's pregame show for some more Evansville Otters baseball. I'm Riley Angel here with you. Thank you so much for joining me on this Sunday afternoon. Another beautiful day here in Florence, Kentucky. Boy, we have been blessed this weekend with some wonderful weather. Yesterday, Evansville losing 4-3. That is now 7 losses in a row for Evansville. We'll recap that one for you real quick. It all started off on the mound. Alex Canny in the first inning struck out three, but couldn't hold Florence off the board for long in the second inning. An error helped Florence score their first run. In the third, another error extended the inning. Then a two-run double by Brendan Bobo made it 3-0. In the fourth, one more run scored. That's the only earned run of the day against Alex Canny. He overall went 3 2/3, giving up 4 runs, only one of them he earned. But the bullpen did come in and lock things down. Nolan Phoebe, Adrian Montova combined for the rest of the game and did a very, very good job not allowing anyone to score offensively. It was a good fifth inning for Evansville where Dennis Pierce lined a RBI double down the right field line, scoring Cohen Wilbanks. Later on in that inning, Ellis Schwartz and Dennis Pierce would score on a wild pitch, and Ellis Schwartz would score on an L.J. Jones sacrifice fly. Today, Evansville looks to avoid being swept on the road for the fifth time this season. It's been one of those years where this Evansville team just hasn't quite been able to find anything on the road. But again, today, completely different day, and we're ready to win a baseball game. Let's take a look at the starting lineup first for the 30 and 39 of Florence Y'all. It is as follows. Dalen Thompson leads it off in right field, followed by the designated hitter TJ Reeves. The second baseman Michael Ballard batting third tonight. Anthony Brocato in left field cleans it up. Hank Weissler, the first baseman, bats fifth, followed by Tyler Chaneyfeld, who's in center field here tonight. Dylan Baker, the shortstop, bats seventh, followed by Henry Hunter, the catcher, then Hector Nieves, the third baseman, rounds it out. Agnel Miranda making his professional debut here tonight. Then 2025 at Southeastern University at NAIA school, where he pitched to some pretty good numbers overall on the year of 4.10 ERA. Made 9 starts overall on 59 in the third inning. He struck out 66 and only walked 32. His longest outing in a Southeastern uniform was back in April, where he went 7 innings, where he only allowed one hit, no earned runs against him in a loss for the team. Now let's take a look at the Evansville starting nine. It is as follows. Dennis Pierce leads us off. He is playing third base here this afternoon, followed by Ellis Schwartz, the designated hitter. L.J. Jones bats third, playing first base. The right fielder, Jason Benson, cleans it up. Catching tonight, Logan Brown. He is batting fifth. Keenan Taylor bats sixth in left field. Second baseman, Brian Brown bats seventh, followed by the shortstop, J.J. Cruz, and then Jared Campbell. The center fielder rounds it out, batting ninth. Colt Anderson gets his second start in an Otters uniform. We'll see how he fares here tonight against this Florence Y'all team. Hopefully, he's able to give them another good start. Evansville's starters have been very good the past 3 days. None of them have allowed more than 3 earned runs in their starts. Again, last night it was 4 runs total against Canny, but only one of them being earned thanks to a couple of errors that really helped Florence get out in front. And really, yesterday, it's a winnable game for Evansville if they don't commit those 2 errors. But again, that is baseball, and Florence was able to capitalize on some Evansville mistakes, and hopefully Evansville doesn't make those mistakes and is able to get out in front early tonight, but hold a lead, unlike a couple of nights ago on Friday. Dennis Pierce will lead it off. He now has a 15-game on base streak, his longest of the season. Again, we hope that he is able to continue that. Had a stress-free day yesterday when he extended it in the first inning. But tonight, him and Ellis Schwartz flipped, so Pierce bats first, Ellis Schwartz bats second. Logan Brown back behind the dish. He is catching instead of Cohen Wilbanks, who has caught the past 2 nights. Cohen Wilbanks, since being activated as the emergency catcher, was 3 for 6, so he had a really good couple of days. He is still on the active roster, not placed back as the emergency catcher yet, as Justin Felix still dealing with a bit of soreness from that backswing incident we had on the last day of the homestand. After today, Evansville back at home against New York on Tuesday, as tomorrow is an off day, which this Evansville team does need every Monday, always. A big relief for the Frontier League players getting that guaranteed day off every week. So coming up next is Evansville Otters baseball here this Sunday afternoon. Thank you so much for listening to Papa John's pregame show. You're listening on 96.9 WIR on the Otters Digital Network.
Smile on Down Syndrome is planning a Rockin' Extra Smile Mile celebrating 24 years of walks to support individuals rocking that extra 21st chromosome on Saturday, October 4th at the Vanderburgh County 4-H Fairgrounds. This event will rock your socks off with a vendor mall, food trucks, face painting, special guest appearances, a Rockin' Extra talent show, and more. To learn more about how to rock at the walk or how to become an event sponsor or even to make a donation, visit smileondownsyndrome.org or text 812-449-6049 for more information. This sponsored event is open to the entire tri-state community. Smile on Down Syndrome is celebrating 25 years of serving smiles to the Tri-States Down Syndrome community. Not only do we offer programming and support services, we sponsor annual events that give people with Down Syndrome opportunities to be stars of the show at our World Down Syndrome Day Ice Cream Social and Talent Show, Christmas dinner, and our Smile Mile, which is a day celebrating our Down syndrome community, their families that involve the entire tri-state community, and the highlight of the year when individuals with Down syndrome really shine like a star among smiling supporters. Learn more and find your way to get involved and show your support at smileondownsyndrome.org. Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and more can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812-464-7800. Ballet Indiana is made up of local ballet professionals, dedicated parents, and community members in order to provide unique and life-enriching experiences for hundreds of young dancers, while carrying out their mission to inspire a lifelong appreciation for dance for both our dancers and the Evansville community. More information on Ballet Indiana and information about their upcoming performances is available at balletindiana.org.
Agnell Miranda takes the mound for the Yoles here this afternoon. His professional debut comes here today. He spent 2025, the first part of 2025, with a Southeastern and NAIA school, where he, in 9 starts, 17 total games, as mentioned, 59 in the third inning, 66 strikeouts, 32 walks, a 4.10 ERA. Overall, in 2 seasons with Southeastern, 9-1 record, 358. And so he has shown that he can be good and give you length. So we'll see, hopefully, if he's able to turn that into something good. And NAIA ball in 24, that season was really good for him. 13 games, only 1 start, but a 169 ERA in 16 innings pitched. So he's shown the ability to get the job done, and he hopes to do that for Florence today. But against a young pitcher like this, Evansville hopefully will be able to get him in some precarious situations early, make him earn the out, and not give him an easy first inning and let him settle in. The defense behind Miranda is as follows: Anthony Brocato in left field, Tyler Fannyfelt in center, Dalen Thompson over in right. Hector Nieves is the third baseman tonight, Dylan Baker at shortstop. Michael Ballard is playing a Gold Glove caliber second base. He is still in that position. Hank Zeisler over at first, and then Henry Hunter behind the dish. He's the backstop for Agnell Miranda this afternoon. DHing is TJ Reed for Florence, so he is not in the field. Dennis Pierce, Ellis Schwartz, LJ Jones will be the 3 to get this going. Dennis yesterday had a good day, had 2 hits, an RBI double. He went 2 for 3 total, was hit by a pitch as well. Ellis Schwartz did not get a hit last night, but in the first game of this series did collect 2 in a 2 for 5 effort. Probably should have had 4, but 2 phenomenal defensive plays in the first 2 frames stole him of 2 more knocks. Throw down from Hunter, and we are just about ready for baseball here in Florence, Kentucky. The series finale between these two, not the season series finale, as Florence comes back to Evansville later on this month for the final series between these two clubs in 2025. Pierce, right-handed hitter, against the 6'2", 225 right-hander Agnel Miranda. Looks in, kicks, fires, and it's going to be up and away for a ball 1-0. 80 degrees and sunny our game time temp again. Just great weather this weekend here in Florence. Not a cloud in the sky here today. A 1-0. Up and in, leaning back Pierce, 2-0. Fastball, curveball change for Miranda. So fairly basic mix. The right-hander set. Begins the windup and the 2-0. That one misses as well. 3 balls and no strikes. Pierce looking to begin this game with leadoff base runner. Evansville in each of the first 2 games of this series has had a first inning base runner, just haven't been able to cash in that first inning. Infield straight up, same with the outfield, wind blowing in from right. The pitch. That one down and in, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to Dennis Pierce to get the day going for this Evansville offense. Just a reminder, 325 down the line here at Thomas More Stadium, 400 dead center field. Ellis Schwartz now stands in, the designated hitter tonight for today for the first time this season. Usually ranges in the outfield. First pitch to the lefty is taken down and away. That's now 5 straight that have missed the strike zone for Miranda to begin his afternoon. Third baseman Nieves playing with his toes on the infield grass. The rest of the infield straight up. 1-0 pitch. That one missing as well. 2-0. And now there's going to be a meeting as Hunter goes out to talk to Miranda. This is exactly what Evansville needed to do. Let him attack you. A new face. Professional baseball is Miranda. Don't want to give him any easy outs. That's for sure. If you're able to make him work, get him uncomfortable, who knows what can happen. Pierce very small lead over at first. He's not going to run. The 2-0. Finally finds the strike zone there, does Miranda on the fastball, 2-1. That one just catching the outside corner. Miranda sitting low 90s, high 80s on the fastball. Haven't seen the curveball yet from him. As the 2-1. That one swung on soft chopper to second. Ballard fields, just goes to the easy out at first, and there's one away. So a fielder's choice there for Schwartz. Rounds out to second, and now runner on second base is Dennis Pierce, runner in scoring position for L.J. Jones. Jones, man, he has hit the ball hard all weekend, just hasn't been rewarded for it. Yesterday was hitless, but his last 2 at-bats, he smoked balls into the outfield, right through guys. Certainly the wind hasn't helped him this weekend either. The pitch, runner takes off for third, and Pierce, ball gets to the backstop, and Dennis, his first stolen base of the season. That one missing way outside. It gets backed up 1-0 to Jones. Now all of a sudden, LJ just needs to put one in the air to beat him deep in the outfield. Likely a 1-0 lead for Evansville. Looking to score in the first inning for the first time this weekend. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on line down the right side, but well foul into the contour. 1-1 the count now. Miranda working out of the stretch. Sets in the middle of the slab. Looks into Hunter, sets with his hands above the belt. The pitch. Up high, it's 2-1. To the struggles to find the zone continue. He did struggled a little bit in college with the walks, but overall wasn't awful. Definitely not the worst that we've seen. 2-1. Swung on, fouled up and overhead. Overhead foul ball brought to you by Heads Construction, choose the best and never regret the count 2-2. In 59 innings, 33 walks, not necessarily something you would like to see, but again, definitely not the end of the world. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, grounded to third. Nice play by Nieves. Tags. Now he has Pearson a rundown. Tags him out. Throw to home is not going to be in time. The tag missed from Nieves, and somehow Dennis Pierce scores coming home. And here comes Chad Rhodes to talk to the home plate umpire, possibly arguing that Pierce ran out of the baseline. Nieves was hustling to try and tag him. And now Chad Rhodes is going to talk to one of the field umpires. Again, the argument here is that Pierce ran out of the baseline. He was a good 5-10 feet away from the foul line. As of now, it stands 1-0 Evansville. There are meetings occurring between Boucher and Phillips, and Rhodes just left of the mound. And now Matsuda is going to come in and have a chat. So we'll see what goes on here. Rhodes still having a conversation. Home plate umpire Phillips, but it's going to stay as is. So Pierce scores on an infield single from L.J. Jones, getting the RBI there. Boy, an interesting play. It's going to tapper to Nieves over at third. Pierce was off the bag, so Nieves trying to tag him out instead of going to first. First pitch here to J.T. Benson is taken for a strike, 0-1. But 1-0 Otters. Here in the top half of the first, only one away. Jones stands on first. Pitch. Nearly got him. This is inside. 1-1. Miranda sets, works out of the stretch. 1-1 pitch. Swung on a miss. It's 1-2. Evansville now for the second time in the series scores first. See if they're able to hold this lead this afternoon. Scored 2 in the second inning on Friday as the 1-2. Swung on, slice foul down the right side and in the kid zone. 2 and stays 1-2. But late in that game, the 9th and the 10th gave that one away. Here's the pitch. That one is going to hit J.T. Benson on the elbow. He immediately, with the reaction, Benson will head over to first slowly. The second goes LJ. Benson seems all right. That'll be Logan Brown. Brown bats runners on first and second, 1 away. 1-0 Evansville. Top 1. The pitch. That one missing outside, 1-0. Logan Brown hasn't had his best series this weekend. Was hitless yesterday. Had 1 hit on Friday. Next one in. Swung on, line drive, base hit's going to split the gap in right center. Here comes L.J. Jones rounding third, heading home. The throw in from the right fielder Thompson is going to be cut off. It's 2-0 Evansville and an RBI single from Logan Brown. Going from first to third is Benson. Now a 2-run lead for Evansville here in this first inning. Still only 1 away with Keenan Taylor coming to the plate. Taylor has also struggled this weekend. Hopefully he can break out of it with a big hit here. The pitch. Swung on, popped foul, getting into the fan area, turning into a souvenir. 0-1. Taylor has certainly struggled recently. I mean, how good he was going, you almost didn't expect him to stretch like this, but as 0-1 is low, 1-1. And over the last 7 days, he's batting at a 235 clip to score for his last 17. Count even at one apiece. The pitch swung on and a fly ball into shallow center. In on it is Shaneyfeld. He's going to make the catch. Benson's going to try and score. Never mind. Wisely skips back to the third base bag to try to dupe Shaneyfeld there. So soft fly out for Keenan Taylor. Now 2 away here in the first. Brings up Graham Brown. Brown on the year, 9 homers, 2 this week so far. Average has dropped down to 258. First pitch to Brown is swung on a miss. Behind of the fastball was Graham, and it's 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2-0 Evansville, top 1, 2 away. Next one from Miranda. That one just missing. 1-1. Infield straight up. Same with the outfield here as in spring. The pitch. Swung on. Another foul ball down the right side. Plenty of fans getting baseballs in there today. Only in the first inning. 1-2 count. Miranda sets, looks for his third, now into Hunter. The 1-2 runner takes off. Swung on, tapped foul at the disc, and it's going to stay 1-2. Looks like the hit and run was on there. Graham's just trying to fight that one off. A ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-0 Evansville. The pitch. Swung on, Tapper to short. Fielded by Baker, goes to the easy play at second for out number 3. So Evansville is able to score 2 and take the advantage early in this one. We now go to the bottom half of the first inning on 96.9 WIR on the Otters Digital Network.
Ballet Indiana is made up of local ballet professionals, dedicated parents, and community members in order to provide unique and life-enriching experiences for hundreds of young dancers, while carrying out their mission to inspire a lifelong appreciation for dance for both our dancers and the Evansville community. More information on Ballet Indiana and information about their upcoming performances is available at balletindiana.org. Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and More can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812-464-7800. Smile on Down Syndrome has been providing a bright hope for tomorrow to the tri-state region for 25 years, providing smiles, support, and programs for individuals with Down syndrome while raising community awareness to create a brighter world that accepts and understands people with Down syndrome. Learn more now at smileondownsyndrome.org.
Bottom half of the first, 2-0 Evansville. Cole Anderson will be working with a lead here this afternoon. Anderson has made one start with Evansville and a loss. We'll see how he fares today against the Yalls. The defense behind Anderson is as follows: Keenan Taylor in left, Jared Campbell in center, JT Binston over in right. Vince Pierce is at third, JJ Cruz at short, Graham Brown at second, LJ Jones at first, and then Logan Brown, his partner, behind the plate. First pitch to Dalen Thompson, the leadoff man, down and away for a strike. 0-1. Thompson on the year, 281 average. The pitch outside. It's 1-1 now. Anderson does like to work quickly as the 1-1 is in there for a strike, 1-2. Pitched well in his first outing, just kind of struggled to get out of situations. The defense behind him, a couple of errors in that game as well. 1-2 outside. But overall, not an awful performance by any means from Anderson in his Otters debut. The right-hander kicks and fires. Swung on line drive, snag over at first base by L.J. Jones. So a hard hit lineout for Dalen Thompson to begin the day from Florence. One away here, bottom of the first. LJ, when we first started this year, it was getting a lot of looks over at first base. Struggled at times, but has turned into a better first baseman over there the more he's become acclimated to it. Here's T.J. Reed. Takes up and away, 1-0. That's what we've seen a lot this year is guys move to positions they maybe aren't super comfortable with. The 1-0 pitch, that one's low, 2-0. Even Graham Brown, who did play some outfield in college, he was an All-American infielder mostly, and that's why he is at second base and has gotten a lot more infield reps. The 2-0 swung on, fouled off, 2-1. Keenan Taylor, when he was signed, listed as an infielder, has turned into the everyday left fielder for this team. Dennis Pierce, his first start was in the outfield and turned into a fine third baseman. 2-1. Swung on, grounded sharply to short, just past the diving glove of J.J. Cruz into the left. That's going to be a one-out hit for T.J. Reed. So two straight hard hit balls from Florence. One was right at L.J. Jones. That one sneaking through the infield. Some hard contact early here against Anderson, and that's just good swing. Now Michael Ballard, second baseman, stands in on the right side. First pitch is in there. Holt Anderson, left-handed pitcher, stands on the third base half of the rubber. He stabs hands just above the belt. Looks out of the stretch, never mind the pickoff is the first, no play. Nothing in the one that count to Ballard. Here it is. That one catching the outside corner. It's 0-2. Excuse me, it's 1-1 now. Time called by Ballard. Right-hander stands in. Evansville in their road blue jerseys today. The 0-2 pitch from Anderson. Missing outside, 1-2. Florence with their red jerseys, white pants with pinstripes. The pitch outside, it's 2-2. All leader over at first for Reeves. Inching next forward. Pitch is fouled off. Do it again at 2-2. Just hope that Evansville team would get some momentum. Coming forward, and it's been a tough stretch of baseball. The pitch swung on, Tapper fouled at the disc. So count now 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. They have the runner picked off. Now there's a run down between first and second. The throw to first. Anderson tags him out, and that's out number two. So Anderson doing a good job there, picking the runner and Reeves off. Now, just like that, two gone here in this first inning. Two balls, two strikes, two outs. 2-0 to score with Evansville in front. Lefty agrees with Brown and step. The 2-2 pitch. Inside, 3-2. For the first two games this year, they were close. Two games at Evansville very well could have won. Friday, maybe one they should have won. The pitch swung on slicing line, driving to right center, racing to it is Vincent. He won't be able to get there as it bounces up against the wall. On his way to second is Ballard. He'll get there standing. A two-out double for him, and now that pickoff looks even bigger. Ballard, man, his bat has come alive. And you pair that with that defense he plays in second, some of the plays that he's made over the past two nights. It's hard to take him out of the lineup, that's for sure. He has been very good this weekend for Florence. Now Anthony Brocado, another dangerous hitter. The pitch swung on, grounded up the middle for a base hit. On his way home is going to be Ballard. No chance to get him. It's 2-1 on the RBI single from Brocado. That's his 42nd RBI of the year. Zeisler will now bat. First lefty-lefty matchup of the afternoon. Some real hard-hit contact against Anderson in this first inning for the Yalls. I mean, even the out to begin this inning with a hard line out. Jones over at first. The pitch drops in there for a strike on the curve. 0-1. Really hope that Anderson is able to find something out, mix up sequencing, pull some of these hitters. The 0-1 is in the dirt, blocked by Brown. 1-1. Again, it's been one of those weekends. Next one into Zeisler. Bounced in the dirt. Back pick by Brown to keep it in front. 2-1. Zeisler this year, him and Brocado have been tremendous. Zeisler 316 average, OPS over 1,000. 18 homers, 64 RBI. The pitch down and away. 3 balls and 1 strike. Like right now, Anderson trying to pull the runner over at first. Brocado, the pitch. That one dropped in for a strike. High changeup, 3-2. So a payoff pitch. Anderson trying to get out of this first inning with only 1 run allowed. Zeisler trying to extend it, 2-1 to score for Evansville. Bottom of the first inning, 2 away. Wind's starting to pick up again, blowing pretty much straight in from right. So hitting it out to right field today is going to be a little difficult. That'll be certainly shot. I haven't seen a ton of home runs this weekend at all with either of these. None yesterday. The payoff. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Gold Anderson, pretty big strikeout for his first. A German-American big strikeout here in the first. 2-1 Evansville in front through 1. 96.9 WYR on the Otters Digital Network.
Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and more can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812-464-7800. Ballet Indiana is made up of local ballet professionals, dedicated parents, and community members in order to provide unique and life enriching experiences for hundreds of young dancers, while carrying out their mission to inspire a lifelong appreciation for dance for both our dancers and the Evansville community. More information on Ballet Indiana and information about their upcoming performances is available at balletindiana.org. Right now in Vanderburgh County, over 800 children are in the child welfare system waiting for someone to be their voice, and you could be that voice by becoming a court appointed special advocate, a CASA volunteer. Donating just a few hours a month of your time can change a child's life forever. Vanderburgh County CASA invites you to join them. Stand up, speak out, be for the child, be a CASA. For more information, visit vandcasa.com. That's VAND
Top half of the second, 2-1. Evansville leads this one early. Agnell Miranda back on the mound trying to pitch a cleaner second frame here for Florence. You will face KJ Cruz, Jared Campbell, Dennis Pierce. Cruz at shortstop today. Last night went 1 for 4 with a single. Overall this year, a 257 average to pitch in there, 0-1. 8 homers, 35 RBI. Next one in, outside, 1-1. Seen him take a more patient approach in recent weeks. Still has more doubles than walks, more homers than walks here too. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Way out in front of the breaker was Cruz, 1-2. There is a full shift on him. Second baseman Ballard playing far to the right, hit in the dirt. 2-2. You like to see Cruz first got here. Super free swinger. Now play off that a bit. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. First strikeout for Agnell Miranda. First professional strikeout for him as well. So congrats to him. Now it's Jared Campbell. Campbell has struggled since being signed, only 1 hit as an Otter, and it was an infield single. That was his first professional hit as well. Playing in center field this afternoon, a pitch. Takes for a strike on the inner half, 0-1. You find that with these new guys, they'll begin, not be settled in as the 0-1. Swung on, popped him up on the right side. Could be playable for Zeisler, who stands under it in foul territory and makes the catch near the warning track. 2 away now, quickly for Miranda. Especially for rookies, it's obviously you put pressure on yourself. Not a ton of pressure put on by the coaching staff, teammates, but you expect more from yourself. Sometimes that compounds things. Flipping the lineup over as Dennis Pierce stands in, walked his first time up the pitch. He's in there for a strike, 0-1. Pierce now 16 straight games where he's reached base. Another no stress day for him and getting that extended. The 0-1. Down and away, 1-1. Pierce also stole his first base of the season in the last inning. The pitch. Outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. So a couple of things for Pierce there. That first trip around the bases where he eventually came around to score the first run of the game. The pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 2-2. Pierce really tried to get a hold of that fastball on the down and away corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away, top 2. 2-1 Evansville. The pitch. Just missing outside. Miranda thought it was strike 3. So did the rest of Florence team. They were all started heading back in the dugout. Time called by Pierce. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here is the payoff. After a deep breath from Miranda, he kicks and fires. Swung on, pops foul right side, and again getting to the concourse on that right end of the ballpark. And after last week and all the heat we had, the 3-2 pitch swung on, popped up. Oh, I'll tell you about it next inning. Should be playable towards the right near the line, ranging to it. The right fielder Thompson makes the play. 4 out, number 3. So we in the top of the second. 2-1 Evansville. Otters go down in order. You're listening on 96.9 WYR on the Audio Digital Network.
Smile on Down Syndrome is planning a Rockin' Extra Smile Mile celebrating 24 years of walks to support individuals rocking that extra 21st chromosome on Saturday, October 4th at the Vanderburgh County 4-H Fairgrounds. This event will rock your socks off with a vendor mall, food trucks, face painting, special guest appearances, a Rockin' Extra talent show, and more. To learn more about how to rock at the walk or how to become an event sponsor or even to make a donation, visit smileondownsyndrome.org or text 812-449-6049 for more information. This sponsored event is open to the entire tri-state community. Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and more can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812-464-7800. Right now in Vanderburgh County, over 800 children are in the child welfare system waiting for someone to be their voice, and you could be that voice by becoming a court-appointed special advocate, a CASA volunteer. Donating just a few hours a month of your time can change a child's life forever. Vanderburgh County CASA invites you to join them. Stand up, speak out, be for the child, be a CASA. For more information, visit vandcasa.com. That's VAND-CASA.com.
Tyler Schoenfeld will lead it off here in the bottom half of this second inning against Anderson. Anderson was able to work around 3 hits and only allowing the 1 run. So, overall did pretty well in that first inning. They just allow 1, keep the Otters in front. Schoenfeld, the batter, scored the winning run on Friday night. The first pitch to him is taken for a strike, doesn't want. Schoenfeld, you look at the numbers, prototypical leadoff guy, led off Friday night. Super speedy, 309 average, 19 RBI, didn't have a homer this year. The 0-1 pitch, high. He's walked 33 times this season. Every team respects his speed as Evansville placed the corners in on him, even without a bunt show, just 1-1. Swung on, grounded up the middle, fielded on a bad hop by Brown, throw to first, it's in time. Route number 1. That one took a skip on Graham over at second, corralled it near the chest area, and made a good throw for the first out. And now it's Dylan Baker. Again, I've spent the past couple of nights and struggled with the bat, 143 average, but plays a solid shortstop. First pitch from the lefty is inside, 1-0. Infield straight up, same with the outfield. Pitch dropped in for a strike on the fastball, 1-1. Well, in the past couple nights hasn't been super bad as a 1-1 outside, 2-1. Going a little harder today. 12 mile per hour wind gust straight in from right. Next one in from Anderson. Swung on line drive, base hit up the middle. So Dylan Baker with just his 4th hit of 2025 comes in this second inning against Anderson. And a 1-out knock brings up Henry Hunter. Really, the bottom third of the lineup, average-wise, has struggled. Hector Nieves has made up for it with 7 homers and 30 RBI. Hunter, only 1 extra base hit, so a double. 231 is average, 539 the OPS. Infield double play depth. The pitch. Fastball runs off the plate on the outer half. 1-0. Anderson looking towards first. Does a good job holding runners. Hit in there. 1-1. And you saw it with the pickoff of Reeves in the first inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on, tapped foul of the dish, and gets to the backstop. 1-2. Boy, that one had a ton of backspin on it. Good thing about a day game today and the proximity of Florence and Evansville, the team won't be home ridiculously late tonight. They should be home as the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike three. Hunter goes down swinging second German American Bank strikeout for Colt Anderson. The Otters should be home. Should be home tonight by 7, 8 o'clock. Get a good night, full day's rest tomorrow. Back at it against New York, who has been on fire the past couple of weeks on Tuesday. Another 6-game road trip. Next week, pickoff move not in time. From Windy City down to Mississippi is that road trip for Evansville next week. First pitch to Nieves. Finding the zone of the knees, 0-1. Nieves, as mentioned, only 202 the average, but 7 homers, has some pop. The 0-1. Down and away, 1-1. Now this. Perfect baseball weather. And we got last week. 1-1 in there, 1-2. Mid to high 90s most of the league last week. And finally, towards the tail end, dropped down to low 80s, still a ton of humidity. Definitely has been a nice change of pace the past few days. 1-2 misses outside on the curve, 2-2. Bottom of the second, 2-1 Evansville. 2 outs and a runner on first. The 2-2 pitch to Nieves. Swung on, grounded to first, but just foul. Now stays at 2-2. Lefty-lefty matchup for Anderson. The lefty and Nieves to the plate. The pitch. Swung on and missed, strike three. Colt Anderson with his third German American Bank strikeout of the day. We now go to the third inning, 2-1 Evansville. Your 96.9 WYR on the Otters Digital Network.
Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and more can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812-464-7800. Smile on Down Syndrome is celebrating 25 years of serving smiles to the Tri-States Down Syndrome community. Not only do we offer programming and support services, we sponsor annual events that give people with Down syndrome opportunities to be stars of the show at our World Down Syndrome Day Ice Cream Social and Talent Show, Christmas dinner, and our Smile Mile, which is a day celebrating our Down syndrome community, their families that involve the entire tri-state community, and the highlight of the year when individuals with Down syndrome really shine like a star among smiling supporters. Learn more and find your way to get involved and show your support at smileondownsyndrome.org. Ballet Indiana is made up of local ballet professionals, dedicated parents, and community members in order to provide unique and life-enriching experiences for hundreds of young dancers, while carrying out their mission to inspire a lifelong appreciation for dance for both our dancers and the Evansville community. More information on Ballet Indiana and information about their upcoming performances is available at balletindiana.org.
Ellis Schwartz will lead it off here in the top of the third against Magno Miranda. Miranda sent the Otters down 1, 2, and 3 in the second inning after settling in following the first inning where he gave up 2 runs. Florence 0 for 1, grounded out to Ballard in the first. The pitch is high. It's 1-0. Through the first 2 innings, it's decent for Evansville. The one swung on, foul tip into the fifth, 1-1. Got a lot of foot traffic in the first. Again, 2 runs. 1, 2, and 3, they win the second. Home Miranda has found a groove. Evansville still able to capitalize. The one swung on and missed, 1-2. Again, no matter who you are, you get to this level and you're good enough to get hitters out. Just don't want Miranda to get in a rhythm, start working quickly, attacking guys. Want him to be tentative like he was in that first frame. So 1-2. Down and away, it's 2-2. Miranda begins the full windup quickly into the 2-2 pitch. Up and away, 3-2, so another payoff. Otters are making them work, that's for sure. A couple of quick outs last inning, but Florence has drawn a full count. Here's the payoff. Missing down low, and Ellis Schwartz with a leadoff walk here in the third inning. Second walk drawn by this Evansville offense now brings up L.J. Jones. Jones with an RBI single, infield single in the first, somehow grounded Nieves in a weird play and ensued where Pierce was caught out to dry in the third base baseline, but beat Nieves in the rundown to the plate for the first run of the afternoon. The pitch, runner takes off, outside for a ball, throw down from Hunter is not going to be in time. Ellis Schwartz with the stolen base. Speedy outfielder puts himself in scoring position for Jones. That's still trying to extend this lead. It's 2-1 right now, top 3. Miranda sets on the first base side of the slab. The right-hander sets with his hands above the belt. And the 1-0 pitch. Never mind, pickoff move towards second, but no play. Wind calmed down for a bit. Bottom half of the second, picked right back up. As the pitch swung on, grounded hard to second, snagged on a short hop by Ballard. Throw to first is in time for the out. Another ball, and L.J. Jones just demolished right to Ballard at second. Advancing to third, though, is Schwartz, though productive nonetheless for Jones. And it's J.T. Benson now. Benson was hit by a pitch in the first. Anthony driving another run for Evansville here. The pitch swung on, grounded to the left side. On a play is Baker. Throw across his body, across the diamond, not in time. Run does score as well. So an RBI infield single for J.T. Benson. Now 3-1 Evansville. They make the lead 2 here early. It brings up Logan Brown. Brown, 1 for 1, RBI single in the first. The pitch, runner takes off. Down low for a ball. Throw down from Hunter is not in time. J.T. Benson with a stolen base, third stolen base total on the day for Evansville, second of the inning. Brown now with a chance to drive in another 3-1 Evansville, top 3. Pitch. Swung on and missed, 1-1. A ball is striking and out. Benson dancing at second. The offering. Swung on, grounded to first. Backhanded play by Zeifler. Flipped to the covering pitcher and Miranda to the bag for the second out. Runner advances to third. Now Keenan Taylor will bat with runner on third and two away. Taylor has proven this year that day in, day out, one thing that he is very good at is getting 2-out RBI. A big chance for that here. This season, he leads the team with 22 2-out ribbies. The pitch. Missing outside, 1-0. Evansville would certainly like to get this lead as big as they can, given the way this weekend has gone, the way the Florence bullpen has performed. The 1-0. Swung on, grounded hard down the third baseline, but just sneaking foul. Count 1-1. A ball, a strike, 2 outs. Runner on third is Benson. Pitch to Taylor. Swung on, grounded to short. Diving play by Baker. Pops to his feet. Throw across the diamond. Scooped and in time. Can you believe it? This infield defense from Florence has been perfect this weekend. But Evansville is able to score one. Phenomenal play by Baker to end the inning. We now go to the bottom of the third. 3-1 Evansville here on 96.9 WYR on the Otters Digital Network.
Ballet Indiana is made up of local ballet professionals, dedicated parents, and community members in order to provide unique and life-enriching experiences for hundreds of young dancers, while carrying out their mission to inspire a lifelong appreciation for dance for both our dancers and the Evansville community. More information on Ballet Indiana and information about their upcoming performances is available at balletindiana.org. Smile on Down Syndrome is celebrating 25 years of serving smiles to the Tri-State's Down Syndrome community. Not only do we offer programming and support services, we sponsor annual events that give people with Down syndrome opportunities to be stars of the show at our World Down Syndrome Day Ice Cream Social and Talent Show, Christmas dinner, and our Smile Mile, which is a day celebrating our Down syndrome community, their families that involve the entire tri-state community, and the highlight of the year when individuals with Down syndrome really shine like a star among smiling supporters. Learn more and find your way to get involved and show your support at smileondownsyndrome.org. Right now in Vanderburgh County, over 800 children are in the child welfare system waiting for someone to be their voice, and you could be that voice by becoming a court-appointed special advocate, a CASA volunteer. Donating just a few hours a month of your time can change a child's life forever. Vanderburgh County CASA invites you to join them. Stand up, speak out, be for the child, be a CASA. For more information, visit vandcasa.com. That's VANDCASA.com.
Bottom half of the third, 3-1 Evansville after a couple of successful early innings. Colt Anderson will be out to pitch this third. The lineup flips over for Florence. Dalen Thompson will bat. Thompson 0 for 1, a hard line out his first time. The pitch. Spins in there for a strike, 0-1. Anderson has looked good these first two innings. A couple of strikeouts, 3 to be exact. Worked through some traffic as well. 0-1 pitch. That one just missing outside. Looks very similar, but I guess maybe an inch further. 1-1. Next one in from Anderson. High. 2 balls and a strike. Infield straight up, same with the outfield. And the 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Anderson quickly falling behind to Thompson here. Don't really want to give a leadoff walk to the leadoff man during the third inning. The pitch, outside, ball 4. So Thompson draws a leadoff walk here in the third inning. TJ Reeves will now bat. Reeves singled but was picked off in the first. 3-1 Evansville, bottom of the third. Anderson, left-handed thrower, sets hands above the belt, the pitch. That one bends in for a strike on the curve, 0-1. Next one in from Anderson. Swung on, popped foul, overhead foul ball brought to you by Head Construction. Choose best and never regret it. Down 0-2. Thompson, decent lead, the pitch, swung on, Price foul, right side again, and man, that play getting a ton of foul balls today. Like all the right-handed hitters, a little behind of Anderson's fastball, even though it is only around 88, 89. The 0-2. Swung on and missed, strike three. Fourth German American Bank strikeout for Colt Anderson. Brings up Michael Ballard. He doubled and eventually scored a couple of innings ago in the first. One gone here in the third inning. So 4 early strikeouts for Anderson, all on the curveball. The pitch, way outside. Brown stopping it from going to the screen. 1-0. Decent lead for Thompson still. Anderson paying some attention. The pitch. That one in for a strike from the fastball. 1-1. Thompson did have a stolen base earlier this week against Evansville. He has 2 total on the year. Only played in 9 games, though. Pickoff move, not nearly in time. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, line drive into right, sinking quickly. That's going to get down for a hit. Vincent cuts it off. Thompson on his way to third. The throw in from Vincent to third is not going to be in time. Pretty strong throw. But from first to third goes Thompson, and Ballard with his second hit already on the afternoon. There's trouble brewing with runners at the corners, only one away, and Anthony Brocato and the rest of the middle of the order 2 up. Brocato is 1 for 1 in RBI single back in the first. Infield double play, depth up the middle. The pitch. Catching the inside half of the strike zone at 0-1. Next one in. Missing outside. So here you like to see Anderson pitch low in the zone. Try and get a rollover for a double play. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Really nice breakers there from Anderson. Got a wild chase from Brocato. Runners in the corners, 1 gone, bottom 3, 3-1 Evansville. The pitch from Anderson on the 1-2. Missing down and away. Good spot. Didn't get a chase. Count all evened up at 2 apiece. The pitch. Swung on, tapped foul the dish. Small lead over at first for Ballard. The pitch. Swung on, popped him up shallow right. This could be trouble. Drifting towards the line is Vincent. Going, and he overruns it, bounces up and up against the wall. 1 run is in. On his way to third will be Ballard. The throw in from Vincent is not going to be in time. And now it's runners on the corners. That'll go down as a single for Brocato, but man, another defensive mistake for Evansville cost them a run. 3-2 the score. Now Hank Zeisler. Pitch to him is down and away, 1-0. Both Brown and Vincent were converging on that ball down the right field line. The pitch. 2-0. Next one into Zeisler. Just missing outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Three to two, Evansville in front still. Only one away, runners on the corners. The pitch. That one catching the outside edge. Zeisler thought it was ball 4. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away, runners in the corner. Anderson fires in. Swung on, fought off foul, back to the screen. Shaneyfeld on deck after him would be Dylan Baker. The pitch. Swung on, grounded, diving backhanded stop by Jones. The race to first is not going to be in time. So another infield single. Great try there from Jones, but the tying run does come in to score. The runners now on first and second in a 3-3 ball game here in the third. Brings up Tyler Shaneyfeld. No action yet for Evansville in the bullpen. Anderson sets and fires into Shaneyfeld. He squares around but pulls back and takes ball 1. The pitch. Shaneyfeld tries again to bunt. That one he just missed. Strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. So count evened up, and corners playing slightly in for Evansville. 1-1 from the left-hander and Anderson. Shaneyfeld squares around again, pulls back, takes strike 2. A ball, 2 strikes, and an out. 3-3 the score, bottom 3. The 1-2 pitch. Missing outside. Count 2-2. Anderson kicks and fires. Swung on soft, tapper to first. Fielding it as Jones bounces up and off his glove. No play at first. So another play that goes against Evansville. Bases now loaded, only 1 away. They'll be counting it as an error on Jones, and he's free. So bases loaded, only 1 gone. Near the bottom of the third, already 2 across in the inning. Dylan Baker bats. Baker 1 for 1, singled his last time up. The pitch takes the strike, 0-1. Now action starting for Evansville. Ryan Wiltsey up and warming. The 0-1. Missing just high and outside, 1-1. Bases juice, 3-3 the score. And the pitch. Swung on, fly ball into left, pretty well hit. Back on it, Taylor. Nearing the track, he will make the catch just in front of the warning track. All runners are going to tag up. One base throw into third is in time. And no run is going to score either. And that is going to be a double play to end the inning. A great throw from Keenan Taylor to double off the runner trying to score. And that ends this third frame. Tied at 3. Go to the top of the fourth here on 96.9 WYR on the Otters Digital Network.
Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and More can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812 464 7800. Smile on Down Syndrome is planning a Rockin' Extra Smile Mile celebrating 24 years of walks to support individuals rocking that extra 21st chromosome on Saturday, October 4th at the Vanderburgh County 4-H Fairgrounds. This event will rock your socks off with a vendor mall, food trucks, face painting, special guest appearances, a Rockin' Extra talent show, and more. To learn more about how to rock at the walk or how to become an event sponsor or even to make a donation, visit smileondownsyndrome.org or text 812-449-6049 for more information. This sponsored event is open to the entire tri-state community. Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and More can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812 464 7800.
Top half of the fourth, tied at 3. It'll be Graham Brown to lead it off here in the fourth inning. A phenomenal throw from Keenan Taylor for a double play to end the third, and the tag was applied before the run came home, so no run counted. That is how we are at 3-3. Graham Brown, the pitch to him is taken for a strike, nothing in one. Graham Brown 0 for 1, grounded out to shortstop in his first at bat. The pitch swung on and missed. It's 0-2. J.J. Cruz on deck. Jared Campbell to follow here in this frame. The 0-2 pitch outside, 1-2. Question is now, you would imagine you'd see Colt Anderson in the fourth inning, but with Wiltsey still up performing as the 1-2 pitch. Check this swing. Did he go around? Yes, he fully did. And that's going to be a strikeout for Miranda, his second. Now it's J.J. Cruz to bat. Cruz 0 for 1, struck out as well. Pitch to Cruz, squares around, but pulls back and takes ball 1. Ball game tied at 3, top 4. And the pitch swung on and foul tip. 1-1. Evansville at one point a 3-1 lead. Now ball game tied at 3. Through the first 3 innings, it's been a game full of interesting events. So 1-1. Swung on and missed 1-2. Certainly not a normal ball game by any means. Miranda steps on the slab and begins his windup. Steps back, kicks, fires. Swung on and missed, strike three. Third strikeout for Miranda this afternoon brings up Jared Campbell. Campbell 0 for 1. The pitch is outside 1-0. Next one from Miranda, outside as well. Low pitch. That one missing as well. 3 balls and no strikes. Miranda fires. Automatic strike there. Campbell taking all the way. Around the league today, multiple day games as the pitch. Down low, ball 4. Campbell reaches via the walk, and there's a 2-out base runner for Evansville. This one of 5 day games in the league tonight, or today. Washington and Lake Erie still tied at nothing in the top of the 5th. Been talking about it all weekend. That one means a lot here in the Central Division. Here's Dennis Pierce. He is 0 for 1, a walk and a flyout. Pickoff move over to first is not in time. Shawinigan, Mississippi, second straight day they're playing a doubleheader. First pitch into Pierce from Miranda. Never mind, another pickoff move. That's his second. So now, Campbell can get fairly aggressive. Still got to be wary. But Miranda throws over the next time. Isn't able to get him out. That's the ball. Pitch. Runner takes off. Up and away for a ball. Throw down from Hunter is going to skip up and into center field. Campbell now on his way to third. Throw in from the center fielder Shaney Felt to third is not going to be in time. So Campbell throwing base and then an error. Now an error apiece for either team. And the go-ahead run for Evansville stands 90 feet away. 1-0 pitch to Pierce is up and away, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Tied at 3. And the pitch. Outside 3-0, and Miranda struggling to find the zone here after 2 straight strikeouts to begin this 4th inning. Top 4 tied at 3, 2 away. 3-0 the count. The pitch to Pierce. Swung on, high fly ball, pretty well hit into left center. Back on it, the left fielder Brocato near the track, but over to it, Shaney Felt, who makes the catch at the warning track. So that ends the 4th. We now go to the bottom half, tied at 3 here on 96.9 WYR on the Otter Digital Network.
Smile on Down Syndrome is celebrating 25 years of serving smiles to the Tri-State's Down Syndrome community. Not only do we offer programming and support services, we sponsor annual events that give people with Down syndrome opportunities to be stars of the show at our World Down Syndrome Day Ice Cream Social and Talent Show, Christmas dinner, and our Smile Mile, which is a day celebrating our Down syndrome community, their families that involve the entire tri-state community, and the highlight of the year when individuals with Down syndrome really shine like a star among smiling supporters. Learn more and find your way to get involved and show your support at smileondownsyndrome.org. Ballet Indiana is made up of local ballet professionals, dedicated parents, and community members in order to provide unique and life enriching experiences for hundreds of young dancers, while carrying out their mission to inspire a lifelong appreciation for dance for both our dancers and the Evansville community. More information on Ballet Indiana and information about their upcoming performances is available at balletindiana.org. Right now in Vanderburgh County, over 800 children are in the child welfare system waiting for someone to be their voice, and you could be that voice by becoming a court appointed special advocate, a CASA volunteer. Donating just a few hours a month of your time can change a child's life forever. Vanderburgh County CASA invites you to join them. Stand up, speak out, be for the child, be a CASA. For more information, visit vandcasa.com. That's VAND Smile on Down Syndrome has been providing a bright hope for tomorrow to the tri-state region for 25 years, providing smiles, support, and programs for individuals with Down syndrome while raising community awareness to create a brighter world that accepts and understands people with Down syndrome. Learn more now at smileondownsyndrome.org.
Bottom half of the fourth, tied at 3. Colt Anderson still on the bump. The Henry Hunter, Hector Nieves, and Jalen Thompson, the 3 due up here for Florence. Through 3.5, all square. Anderson, the left-handed thrower, steps back, kicks, and fires. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Hunter struck out his first time. He's 0 for 1 total. The pitch. Bender drops too low. 1. Anderson, next one in. In there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Florence has 3 runs on 7 hits. They committed an error. Evansville, 3 runs on 3 hits. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, foul dash. Count stays at 1-2. Anderson holds for a bit, now agrees and begins the windup, kicks and delivers. Swung on, grounded to short, backhanded by Cruz, pops up, throws to first, scooped over at first by LJ, and that's out number 1. Hector Nieves will now bat. He's also 0 for 1, also struck out in the second inning. First pitch that he sees. Swung on and hit foul. 7-1. The Otters 24 and 47 on the year, scoring 30, 39, 0-1 is missing inside, 1-1. Evansville 17 games back to first, 14 games. Washington and Missouri really in a battle right now. So you can win that 1-1 pitch. Swung on, tap foul, 1-2. Washington beat Lake 2 the past 2 nights. They hit just 1 game back. They are currently still tied at 0, bottom of their 5th inning. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, line drive into center. That's going to get down for a hit. That one way off the end of the bat, but Nieves drops it down in there for his first hit of the day. A 1-out hit for him. Now Jalen Thompson will stand in with runner on. He walked his last time, eventually came around to score. First pitch he sees is down in the way. Nieves over at first probably won't try to steal. You never know. The Florence team has been aggressive on the base. It left it too high on the breaker. It's 2-0. Nieves only has one stolen base on the year. Pitch swung on, popped high and foul right behind the plate. Red foul ball brought to you by Head Construction. Choose the best and never regret it. 2 balls and a strike and an out. Here it is. Swung on a hard liner down the left field line. Nothing to get down for a base hit. It rolls up all the way against the wall. Heading to third is Nieves. He gets there standing. Thompson into second standing as well. Another double, and now runners on second and third for Florence, with only one away in the inning. Ninth hit already. Here comes Max Peterson out of the dugout. That very well might be it for Anderson. No signal as of yet. There it is. So Anderson's day is done. Here in the bottom of the fourth, we'll be right back with the new pitcher. Guys, it's time to be wide on the Digital Network.
Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and More can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812-464-7800. Ballet Indiana is made up of local ballet professionals, dedicated parents, and community members in order to provide unique and life-enriching experiences for hundreds of young dancers, while carrying out their mission to inspire a lifelong appreciation for dance for both our dancers and the Evansville community. More information on Ballet Indiana and information about their upcoming performances is available at balletindiana.org. Right now in Vanderburgh County, over 800 children are in the child welfare system waiting for someone to be their voice, and you could be that voice by becoming a court-appointed special advocate, a CASA volunteer. Donating just a few hours a month of your time can change a child's life forever. Vanderburgh County CASA invites you to join them. Stand up, speak out, be for the child, be a CASA. For more information, visit vandcasa.com. That's VANDCASA.com. Join Smile on Down Syndrome for a rockin' extra experience at their 24th annual Smile Mile Walk on Saturday, October 4th from 9 to noon at the Vanderburgh County 4-H Fairgrounds. Register to walk or donate by visiting smileondownsyndrome.org and come ready to rock it out for an extra spectacular time. All ages and abilities welcome.
Ryan Wiltsey out of the bullpen for Evansville. We'll see how he does. Last time out against Lake Erie. Inning scoreless. You know he can go. Made 4 starts this year, and he is the go-to long relief option for Evansville out of the bullpen. We'll see how he does here in a precarious situation. DJ Reed batter 2 on, only 1 out. First pitch. Swung on and missed. 7-1. So on second is Thompson. On third, Davis. Florence trying to take the lead for the first time here this afternoon in the bottom of the fourth. Pitch. Outside. 1-1. Tied at 3. Florence is so far out hit the Otters 9-2. Pitch from the right-hander, Milks. Outside. 2 balls in strike. Really tough spot to be in for Wilson to come in. 2 runners scoring position. Face in the middle of the lineup. This pitch. Swung on and hit foul to plate 2. 2-2 the count, one away. Here it is. It's hot. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff. Up and in, ball 4. But TJ Reed works a walk to load the bases for Florence. Now Michael Ballard will stand in. He's already 2 for 2. He has a double and a single. Had the 2-run homer to tie the game on Friday. Let's see, the first pitch into the second baseman is high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bases loaded, only 1 away. Infield not drawn. Outfield straight up. Wiltsey out of the stretch delivery. A strike on the other half, 1-1. Then dying down for a little bit. The pitch outside. Fine for strike. 1-2. Wiltsey quickly ahead of Ballard here. 2 strikes on him. Boy, a strike that was huge. Strike under his ground. Was really perfect medicine for this place for Evansville. Fifth. Just missing outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wiltsey sets his hands above the belt. Out of the stretch, he kicks and fires. Swung on a hard liner in the center. Back on it to Campbell. Should be playable, but it'll score a run. Campbell makes the catch. Run comes in to score in the Avis. It's now 4-3. Florence in front on the sacrifice fly by Ballard. Both runners otherwise stay. So first and second, 2 away for Anthony Brocato, who's 2 for 2 with a couple of RBI. Brocato, a pair of RBI singles for him. First pitch to Brocato. Swung on a hard liner in the center. Pretty well struck. Back on it, Campbell nearing the track, makes the catch for out number 3. So that ends the 4th inning, but not before Florence takes the lead 4-3 to score here in Kentucky. You're listening to IWI on the Audiocast Digital Network.
Ballet Indiana is made up of local ballet professionals, dedicated parents, and community members in order to provide unique and life-enriching experiences for hundreds of young dancers, while carrying out their mission to inspire a lifelong appreciation for dance for both our dancers and the Evansville community. More information on Ballet Indiana and information about their upcoming performances is available at balletindiana.org. Smile on Down Syndrome is celebrating 25 years of serving smiles to the Tri-States Down Syndrome community. Not only do we offer programming and support services, we sponsor annual events that give people with Down syndrome opportunities to be stars of the show at our World Down Syndrome Day Ice Cream Social and Talent Show, Christmas dinner, and our Smile Mile, which is a day celebrating our Down syndrome community, their families that involve the entire tri-state community, and the highlight of the year when individuals with Down syndrome really shine like a star among smiling supporters. Learn more and find your way to get involved and show your support at smileondownsyndrome.org. Smile on Down Syndrome is planning a Rockin' Extra Smile Mile celebrating 24 years of walks to support individuals rocking that extra 21st chromosome on Saturday, October 4th at the Vanderburgh County 4-H Fairgrounds. This event will rock your socks off with a vendor mall, food trucks, face painting, special guest appearances, a Rockin' Extra talent show, and more. To learn more about how to rock at the walk or how to become an event sponsor or even to make a donation, visit smileondownsyndrome.org or text 812-449-6049 for more information. This sponsored event is open to the entire tri-state community.
Magnell Miranda, due on the mound here in the fifth. He faces Schwartz, Jones, and JT Vincent. Schwartz stands in on the left-handed side. First pitch to him from Miranda. Schwartz squares around, but pulls back and takes ball one. Yeah, that's expecting it. Playing shallow over on the left side of the infield. The rest of the infield is fast. So 1-0. Not squaring around that time with Schwartz outside. 2 balls and no strike. And it looks good tonight for today. 2-0 pitch is inside 3-0. What he struggled with is controlling his zone, especially early, and Schwartz looking to draw his second walk of the day, second leadoff walk of the day. Also, Otters running all over him. 3-0 pitch. That one the automatic 3-1. Yeah, that's over the third playing a couple of steps backward now, but still fairly sharp. The 3-1 is inside ball 4. So the second leadoff walk of the day for Ellis Schwartz. See if he takes off again like he did in the third inning. We eventually came around to score. Now here's L.J. Jones, and here comes the pitching coach to talk to Miranda. There is action for Florence in their bullpen. They're not going to him yet. Carter Hines, left-hander, is warming up. Florence's bullpen has worked well against Evansville this weekend, so you hope that the Otters are able to get a few on Miranda here in the fifth. Jones is batting 1 for 2, an RBI single back in the first. Schwartz already a fairly aggressive lead over at first. Miranda looks forward to the set, hands above the belt, works out of the stretch. The pitch is low, 1 ball, no strike. Miranda has 4 walks today. He's also hit a bat as 1-0. Is taken outside, 2 balls, no strike. Again, falling behind on the count. Otters getting a hitter count, but have to take advantage. They trail at 4-3, top 5. The pitch, runner takes off. Outside ball 3, throw down from Hunter is not in time. Ellis Schwartz, his second stolen base of the day. 5th stolen base for the Otters already. Having 1 per inning. The tying run getting in scoring position. The 3-0 now to jump. Inside ball 4. So that's back-to-back walk. Now 2 runners on for JT Vincent. Looks like that'll be it for Miranda. Chad Rhodes comes out. So it'll be Carter Hines coming in for Florence when we come back. You're listening on IWIR on the Otters Digital Network.
Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and more can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812 464 7800. Ballet Indiana is made up of local ballet professionals, dedicated parents, and community members in order to provide unique and life enriching experiences for hundreds of young dancers, while carrying out their mission to inspire a lifelong appreciation for dance for both our dancers and the Evansville community. More information on Ballet Indiana and information about their upcoming performances is available at balletindiana.org. Join Smile on Down Syndrome for a rockin' extra experience at their 24th annual Smile Mile Walk on Saturday, October 4th from 9 to noon at the Vanderburgh County 4-H Fairgrounds. Register to walk or donate by visiting smileondownsyndrome.org and come ready to rock it out for an extra spectacular time. All ages and abilities welcome.
So Agnew Miranda's day is done. Carter Hines now to pitch. Carter Hines, left-handed thrower. See how he does here. His last time out against Quincy City. Pitched one inning, allowing 2 hits, no runs. Did strike out a batter as well. So far this year for Hines, in total of 371 ERA and 34 innings pitched. He has struck out 30 batters, walked 21 though. Now in a pretty big spot here, we'll face JT Benson with runners on first and second. Top of the fifth, 4-3 Y'alls in front. Evansville with a Hines run in scoring position. Hines, the first pitch into Benson, is swung on and lined down the left field line to foul. 0-1. Benson is 1 for 1 an RBI single and a hit by pitch. Here's the 0-1 now for Benson. Inside, it's 1-1. Benson 28 RBI in the 29 now with Delta. So nobody out in the inning. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Really good backdoor breaker. Got Benson swinging. Wally at second to Schwartz is still second. Like not try to see a third. The 1-2. Bounced in the dirt, blocked by Hunter. 2-2 now. Infield straight up, same with the outfield. Hines set, working out of the stretch, fell high. And the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. First strikeout for Carter Hines. Now brings up Logan Brown. With 1 away in the 5th. Lefty-lefty matchup here. First pitch into the Otters backstop. It's swung on and lined down the left field line, but it's a swift foul. 0-1 the count. Oh, Keenan Taylor on the on-deck circle lost his bat. is missing 1-1. Keenan Taylor on deck for lost his bat. It went into the stand. Now gets well. Really say I haven't seen that before. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, grounded up the middle to short. Flips to second for one. Turned by Ballard is off the bag, no tag. So being able to beat it was Logan Brown. Errant throw from Ballard, and boy, that is a lucky break for Evansville there. And now they have runners at the corners with 2 away on the fielder's choice. Brings up Keenan Taylor. First pitch to Taylor is inside, 1-0. So far today, Taylor 0 for 2. Out on a great play by the shortstop his last time, the 1-0. Swung on, bounced foul, third base side, 1-1. Robbed of a hit. But RBI in that situation. A ball, a strike, 2 outs. From the corner for Evansville. 4-3 the score. The pitch. Swung on, soft number up the middle. Charging for third base on Diego. Throw to first is on the money for out number 3. So Hines comes in and gets 3 outs to get out of the inning scoreless. 4-3 still. Florence in front. Go to the bottom of the 5th. They're 96.9 WYR on the Otters Digital Network.
Smile on Down Syndrome is celebrating 25 years of serving smiles to the Tri-States Down Syndrome community. Not only do we offer programming and support services, we sponsor annual events that give people with Down syndrome opportunities to be stars of the show at our World Down Syndrome Day Ice Cream Social and Talent Show, Christmas dinner, and our Smile Mile, which is a day celebrating our Down syndrome community, their families that involve the entire tri-state community, and the highlight of the year when individuals with Down syndrome really shine like a star among smiling supporters. Learn more and find your way to get involved and show your support at smileondownsyndrome.org. Right now in Vanderburgh County, over 800 children are in the child welfare system waiting for someone to be their voice, and you can be that voice by becoming a court-appointed special advocate, a CASA volunteer. Donating just a few hours a month of your time can change a child's life forever. Vanderburgh County CASA invites you to join them. Stand up, speak out, be for the child, be a CASA. For more information, visit vandcasa.com. That's VAND-CASA.com. Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and more can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812-464-7800.
Bottom half of the 5th, 4-3 Florence in front. Ryan Welty back to work here in the bottom of the 5th inning. He will face Zeisler, Cheney, Sheldon, Baker, trying to keep this lead where it is. 4-3 to score. Florence in front. They all scored 1 in the first, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth. Evansville scored 2 in the first, 1 in the third. Zeisler, the batter, so far is 1 for 2. It'll be the first time he faces Wiltsey, as the pitch is a Bender dropping in for a strike, 0-1. Wiltsey, whenever he is on, really good job working in that breaking ball. Been solid this year, 0-1. Swung on, grounded foul, 0-3. In 4 starts, 1 or 2 of them were phenomenal, but when he's in this long relief role, right where he wants to be, has been so solid. Just outing this year was had the most strikeouts for this season, 9. Here's the 0-2. Bounced it. 1 and Brooksby begins the windup fire. Swung on, grounded foul towards first base. Doesn't do it again at 1. Sure starting to speed up, still much better than what it has been. A bit just missing inside. Count 2 and now 81. Feels like 90, but that's just fine. Here's the 2-2. Swung on line drive just over the leaping glove of the shortstop J.J. Cruz. That's going to be a hard hit single for Hank Chrysler to begin the 5th inning. Brings up Tyler Shaneyfeld now, who will work the runner on first and nobody out. Washington now with 3-0 lead over Lake Erie. That's good to see for everyone but Lake Erie. First pitch in now to Tyler Shaneyfeld, who is 0 for 2. Squares around but pulls back and takes the ball low. 1 ball, no strike. Infield playing in. Pierce over at third with a seat in the infield grass. Brown at second playing in as well. Now stepping back is Grant Brown. Still more in than what you see. The 1-0 pitch, swung on, line foul down the left side. Count 1-1. In the pit, runner takes off. Spring runner Shaneyfeld pulls back, takes the strike. Throw down from Brown is not in time, just barely getting the leg in with ice foot. So he gets his second stolen base of the series. And now a runner in scoring position for Florence with nobody out here in the 5th. A ball, 2 strikes on Shaneyfeld. Pitch. Cold strike, 3, down and away, corner. First, German American Bank strikeout for Ryan Wiltsey. 1 away here in the 5th. Brings up now Dylan Baker, who's 1 for 2. Baker flew out to center field. Excuse me, to left field his first time. Was cut down, where the runner trying to tag from second to third was cut down from Taylor into that third. First pitch that Baker sees here is curveball top shelf strike, 0-1. On that throw, also prevented a run from scoring and the out third before the run had crossed the plate. The 0-1. Swung on, soft tapper to the left side of the infield. Fielded by Pierce, looks down the runner at second, throw across the diamond in time for the second out. Now Henry Hunter, 0 for 2. Four to 3 the score, bottom of the 5th. Hunter is 0 for 2. Pitch. Swung on, grounded to third on a check swing. Pierce throws across the diamond, out, number 3. So Wiltsey gives up a leadoff single, but works around it. The score stays 4 to 3 going to the 6th here on 9 WYR on the Audio Digital Network.
Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and more can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812 464 7800. Ballet Indiana is made up of local ballet professionals, dedicated parents, and community members in order to provide unique and life enriching experiences for hundreds of young dancers, while carrying out their mission to inspire a lifelong appreciation for dance for both our dancers and the Evansville community. More information on Ballet Indiana and information about their upcoming performances is available at balletindiana.org. Smile on Down Syndrome is planning a Rockin' Extra Smile Mile celebrating 24 years of walks to support individuals rocking that extra 21st chromosome on Saturday, October 4th at the Vanderburgh County 4-H Fairgrounds. This event will rock your socks off with a vendor mall, food trucks, face painting, special guest appearances, a Rockin' Extra talent show, and more. To learn more about how to rock at the walk or how to become an event sponsor or even to make a donation, visit smileondownsyndrome.org or text 812-449-6049 for more information. This sponsored event is open to the entire tri-state community. Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and more can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812 464 7800.
Carter Hines still the pitcher here for the sixth inning. It'll be Graham Brown, J.J. Cruz, Jared Campbell, the three that are due up to face him. Brown today 0 for 2. So he does against Carter Hines' last inning as the first pitch in from Hines. Swung on, grounded foul down the third base line. It was 2 walks that ended Agno Moran's day last inning, or in anyone reported it now. Carter Hines came in, got a strikeout of his voice, another ground out to end the inning without allowing a run to come across. 0-1. Swung on and missed 0-2. Evansville has had plenty of traffic. They just haven't been able to capitalize. Kind of been the story in the past, really the entire season for the Southern. Went on a stretch where they were really able to score a lot of runs. The 0-2 swung on and missed, strike. Hines with his second strikeout. Just been a weird season for Evansville. J.J. Cruz comes to that. He's over 2. Because offensively, look at the pieces on the team. Personnel wise are good enough. Pitch just hits the slow. They're good enough to be better than 24 and 47. Hasn't clicked this season. So 1-0 pitch. Swung on, line drive, but right at Dallas at second base, round number 2. Dallas didn't even have to move right there. 2 away quickly. Now it brings up Jared Campbell, who is 0 for 1. Walked in, collected a stolen base a couple of innings ago in the fourth. Top of the sixth now, 4-3 the score. Florence in front. The pitch to Campbell is taken up and away for a ball. 1-0. Infield straight up, same with the outfield against Campbell. The pitch outside. 2 balls, no strike. Next one in. Swung on a hard hit. Fly ball into left. Back on it is Rocado. See ya! Jared Campbell, first professional homer, ties the ball game at 4. What a swing from Jared Campbell. Liner into left. Ties the ball game up. Now it's a blue ball game here in Florence at the top of the lineup. Comes to the plate. First pitch to Dennis Pierce is swung on its head, 0-1. So now, as a 1 pitch outside, one of them is going to become a battle of the bullpen. Another tight game here in Florence between these two teams. Season series so far was expecting west for 1-1. Swung on, foul back in the spring 1-2. Campbell, that's the first homer of the year, first homer as a professional. Here's the 1-2. Inside, got him on the knee. Here, falls down, but pops right up. Seems to be okay. He'll walk down to first. Take the hit by a pitch. Again, here, hit by a pitch. He was hit yesterday as well. Good hit twice in the finale. Like 4 times hit. 5 games. 4 games. And he's with Schwartz. Schwartz takes strike 1 on the outside corner, 0-1. Jay Schwartz 0 for 1 and drawn 2 walks, has 2 stolen bases. A 1 pitch. Check the swing, took strike 2 on the outer half, 0-2. Schwartz stands on the left-handed side. Hines, lefty, fires in. Down and away, in the dirt, gets away. Going to second easily is going to be Pierce. Now a runner in scoring position for Evansville on the wild pitch. Pitch to Schwartz. Swung on a hard hit fly ball in the center, pretty well struck. Back on his training felt nearing the track, but has room to make the catch for out number 3. But Jared Campbell going yard to left ties the ball game at 4 apiece. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 4-4 here on 96.9 WY on the Otters Digital Network.
Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and more can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812-464-7800. Ballet Indiana is made up of local ballet professionals, dedicated parents, and community members in order to provide unique and life-enriching experiences for hundreds of young dancers, while carrying out their mission to inspire a lifelong appreciation for dance for both our dancers and the Evansville community. More information on Ballet Indiana and information about their upcoming performances is available at balletindiana.org. Smile on Down Syndrome is celebrating 25 years of serving smiles to the Tri-States Down Syndrome community. Not only do we offer programming and support services, we sponsor annual events that give people with Down syndrome opportunities to be stars of the show at our World Down Syndrome Day Ice Cream Social and Talent Show, Christmas dinner, and our Smile Mile, which is a day celebrating our Down syndrome community, their families that involve the entire tri state community, and the highlight of the year when individuals with Down syndrome really shine like a star among smiling supporters. Learn more and find your way to get involved and show your support at smileondownsyndrome.org.
Ryan Wiltsey back out on the mound here, bottom of the sixth inning. We will face 9-1-2 in the Avis. Thompson and Reed should be due up for Florence. Wiltsey has been good since entering in the fourth. Hector Nieves is 1 for 2, a single in the fourth. The pitch swung on, popped up foul left side, 0-1. Jared Campbell, a game-time solo shot in the top half of the sixth inning. Knotted at 4 apiece. Wiltsey, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to center, slicing towards left. Under it is Campbell, calls off Taylor, makes the catch left center. We're at number 1. Now Dalen Thompson will stand in. Thompson has reached twice, a double and a walk for him. 1 for 2 total. First pitch that Thompson sees is a curveball that drops in for a strike, 0-1. The pitch down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wiltsey telling whenever he's out of the bullpen long as he's rolling. Seems to be so much better than 1-1 outside. Had a couple of good starts. He is bread and butter right here. 2-1 pitch. In there for a strike on the high fastball, 2-2. Bottom 6, 4-4 to score. Nobody on, 1 away. Thompson, the batter with fire. Swung on, fouled off overhead, over and elbow back by head. Next one in from Wilson. Just missing outside. 3 and Wiltsey thought it was strike. Pitch. Called strike. 3 at the knees. Ryan Wiltsey with another German American Bank strikeout, his second of the outing. 2 up, 2 down. Here comes TJ Reed. Reed 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Hit in there, 0-1. Quickly agreed to close it around. Now into the motion. Fire. They won it. So quickly back into this one. 1-1. In there. 1-2. One-two pitch. Outside, way wide. Hit. Swung on, grounded to third, fielded by Pierce. Throw across the diamond is in time. 4 out for 3. So 1-2-3. Go the Yoles. We go now to the 7th. 4-4 to score. You're on 96.9 WYR on the Audio Digital Network.
Ballet Indiana is made up of local ballet professionals, dedicated parents, and community members in order to provide unique and life enriching experiences for hundreds of young dancers, while carrying out their mission to inspire a lifelong appreciation for dance for both our dancers and the Evansville community. More information on Ballet Indiana and information about their upcoming performances is available at balletindiana.org. Right now in Vanderburgh County, over 800 children are in the child welfare system waiting for someone to be their voice, and you could be that voice by becoming a court appointed special advocate, a CASA volunteer. Donating just a few hours a month of your time can change a child's life forever. Vanderburgh County CASA invites you to join them. Stand up, speak out, be for the child, be a CASA. For more information, visit vandcasa.com. That's VAND CASA.com. Smile on Down Syndrome is celebrating 25 years of serving smiles to the Tri-States Down Syndrome community. Not only do we offer programming and support services, we sponsor annual events that give people with Down syndrome opportunities to be stars of the show at our World Down Syndrome Day Ice Cream Social and Talent Show, Christmas dinner, and our Smile Mile, which is a day celebrating our Down syndrome community, their families that involve the entire tri-state community, and the highlight of the year when individuals with Down syndrome really shine like a star among smiling supporters. Learn more and find your way to get involved and show your support at smileondownsyndrome.org.
Will Karsten into pitch here for Florence. He'll lead Carter Hines. Top of the seventh, tied at 4 here in Florence. O.J. Jones now at bat, and the pitch is down and away, 1-0. Jones is 1 for 2, a walk, an RBI single as well. And the pitch. Swung on, line drive, base hit right back up the middle. Finally, Jones getting rewarded for a hard hit ball. That one going right back up the gut. And now a leadoff base runner for Evansville. JT Benson will bat. Benson so far this afternoon is 1 for 2, was hit by a pitch. First inning singled as well. The pitch down the way, 1-0. That was an RBI single back in the third. The next one in high, 2-0. Jones on first, double play depth to the infield. The pitch. Called a strike, down and away, corner, 2-1. Logan Brown on deck. The offering. Swung on and missed, 2-2. Now evened up at 2 apiece. Karsten, the right-hander, kicks and fires. Called strike 3 on the outer edge. JT Benson is fired up. Benson can't believe it. Says a couple of words and now walks back to the dugout. First strikeout for Karsten. It brings up Logan Brown. Brown is 1 for 2, or 1 for 3, I should say. The pitch is left outside. Peter's choice, single. Next one. Swung on and missed. Tied him up a little bit with the inside fastball. 1-1. Tomorrow, Evansville with the day off. New York, Otters coming to town. 1-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled off. 1-2. Evansville, very few home games left this season, so sure to come out to Foster Field. Only 12 home games remaining on the schedule. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, grounded to third, and he hit the field. Tosses second in time for one. The turn is also in time for the double play. So a 5-4-3 around the horn to end it. So we now go to the bottom of the seventh inning, 4-4 here, 9-6-9 WYO United. That one.
Ballet Indiana is made up of local ballet professionals, dedicated parents, and community members in order to provide unique and life enriching experiences for hundreds of young dancers, while carrying out their mission to inspire a lifelong appreciation for dance for both our dancers and the Evansville community. More information on Ballet Indiana and information about their upcoming performances is available at balletindiana.org. Right now in Vanderburgh County, over 800 children are in the child welfare system waiting for someone to be their voice, and you could be that voice by becoming a court appointed special advocate, a CASA volunteer. Donating just a few hours a month of your time can change a child's life forever. Vanderburgh County CASA invites you to join them. Stand up, speak out, be for the child, be a CASA. For more information, visit vandcasa.com. That's VAND
Michael Ballard will lead it off here in the bottom half of the seventh inning. Whoopsie still out there. Ballard is 2 for 2 with sacrifice fly, a double and a single so far today. The pitch swung on high, pop up left side, but it'll drift foul. 0-1. Whoopsie has been in since the fourth inning. The pitch down and away, 1-1. The 1-out point in the fourth inning. Infield straight up, control up the middle for Ballard. Next one is dropping in there for a strike on the curve, 1-2 down in the away corner. Evansville with their 4 runs on 4 hits, they've committed an error. Y'all 4 runs on 9 hits, they also have an error. The pitch bounced in the dirt, blocked by Brown, 2-2. Time called by Ballard. Whoopsie. Kicked and fired. Swung on, grounded to short, playable for Cruz. Fields throws in time by about 4 steps for out number 1. Now Anthony Brocato. Bottom of the 7th, tied at 4. Brocato with a couple of RBI hits today, 2 for 3. And the pitch. Drops in there, another curveball from Wilson. That's when he's really good. The control on that curveball probably his strongest point as a pitcher, 0-1. That one, a fastball, too. Was able to mix things up so well, is Wilson. And the pitch. High. 1-2. Pitch. Swung on line drive into right center. That's going to drop in for a single. Cutting it off is Campbell to throw it into the cutoff man. A 1-out hit for Brocato, his third hit of the day. A good day for him. Now brings up Hank Seisler. Boy, Washington has now exploded against Lake Erie. Top of the eighth, 7-0. Wild thing. So if that score were to hold, those two would be tied. Top of the central standings at the end of the day. Here comes Max Peterson to the mound. Looks like this might be it for Wiltsey, and it is. So when we come back, we'll talk to you about the new pitcher here on 96.9 WYR on the Otters Digital Network.
Smile on Down Syndrome is celebrating 25 years of serving smiles to the Tri-States Down Syndrome community. Not only do we offer programming and support services, we sponsor annual events that give people with Down syndrome opportunities to be stars of the show at our World Down Syndrome Day Ice Cream Social and Talent Show, Christmas dinner, and our Smile Mile, which is a day celebrating our Down syndrome community, their families that involve the entire tri-state community, and the highlight of the year when individuals with Down syndrome really shine like a star among smiling supporters. Learn more and find your way to get involved and show your support at smileondownsyndrome.org. Ballet Indiana is made up of local ballet professionals, dedicated parents, and community members in order to provide unique and life enriching experiences for hundreds of young dancers, while carrying out their mission to inspire a lifelong appreciation for dance for both our dancers and the Evansville community. More information on Ballet Indiana and information about their upcoming performances is available at balletindiana.org. Smile on Down Syndrome is planning a Rockin' Extra Smile Mile celebrating 24 years of walks to support individuals rocking that extra 21st chromosome on Saturday, October 4th at the Vanderburgh County 4-H Fairgrounds. This event will rock your socks off with a vendor mall, food trucks, face painting, special guest appearances, a Rockin' Extra talent show, and more. To learn more about how to rock at the walk or how to become an event sponsor or even to make a donation, visit smileondownsyndrome.org or text 812-449-6049 for more information. This sponsored event is open to the entire tri-state community.
Here's Hank Zeisler into hit. He'll lead off against Gunnar Dennis, who is into relief. Ryan Wilson. First pitch from the left-hander Dennis. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Dennis, his last time out against Lake Erie, went an inning, strike out a batter, did allow one hit. No runs, though. 0-1. In there for a strike, 0-2. In 2 appearances, he's looked good. Like a couple of strikeouts. No balls, 2 strikes and out. Next one into the lefty. Down and away, 1-2. Next one, swung on, pop foul, left side. Count phase 1. Bennett, the lefty, fires in, swung on, taps foul the plate. Stays 1-2, one away. Bottom of the seventh, tied at 4. The Gulls so far have out hit the Otters 10-4. Field double play depth. And the pitch. Swung on, grounded through the right side of the infield for a hit. Brocato will stay at second, not try to go first to third, and now 2 runners on. For Florence, only 1 away, and Tyler Shaney fell to bat. Shaney Felt is 0 for 3. Reach on an error, struck out, grounded out. First pitch that he sees at the infield playing. Shaney Felt squares around but pulls back. A ball, no strikes, 1 out. Pierce over at third, playing in. Rest of the infield is back now. Lefty v lefty, the matchup. The pitch. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Evansville would really like to get out of the inning with the lead in with no lead for Florence. The tie still there. 4-4 the score. Bottom 7. Here it is. Squares around. Tried to place a bunt down, but missed it. Count 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, and an out. And the pitch. Swung on and missed strike 3. Bennett. Big German American Bank strikeout there. His first. Now it brings up Dylan Baker with 2 away. Baker awaits the first pitch from Bennett. Swings and pops one up foul. Nothing in the 1. The 0-1. Misses high. 1-0. 1-1. Down and away. Now 2 balls and 1 strike now. Hit. Swung on, pops foul again. It's coming in, attacking the strike zone, which one sees it. Trying to head to the 8th. Still tied 4-4. Getting to the late stages in this one. The lefty fires in. Up and away. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff. Outside ball 4. So now bases are going to be loaded. They're loaded now for Henry Hunter, who's 0 for 3. Hunter is struck out and grounded out twice. Big spot here. Bases juiced 2 away. Bottom 7, tied at 4. First pitch that he sees. Bender is in there for a strike, nothing in one. The 0-1, front Jordan, but just a little high. Count one and hit. Swung on and missed. 1-2. One ball, two strikes. Two out. And the pitch. Checked his swing. Did he go around? He did not, says the third base umpire. So it counts 2 balls, two strikes. And trying to get out of a tough situation. Bases loaded, 2 away. Bottom 7, 4-4 to score. Here it is. Swung on, popped him up left side, but it's drifted out of play. So Hunter has a good battle here with Dennis. 2-2. Swung on, popped foul again. Man, Hunter really battling. He's going to be sitting on the mound. Hitting quickly concludes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 4-4 is the score here in Florence. Bottom 7. Dennis sets, hands belt high. The 2-2. Swung on in the air, playable left side. Foul territory. Over to it is Pierce, and he can't make the play. It does drift out of play. But completely lost it in the sky, did Pierce. Count stays at 2-2. Here it is. Inside for ball 3. So a payoff pitch incoming with bases loaded. Wind blowing in from right. Fluctuating from in to out and again. So whirling all over the place. The payoff. Swung on, bounced foul again. Man, what a battle right here between Hunter and Dennis. On first, Baker. Second is Weissler. On third, Anthony Brocata. Payoff once again. Swung on in, missed strike 3. Gunnar Dennis with his second German-American bank strikeout to get out of the inning without a run scoring. We go to the 8th, 4-4. Here on 96.9 WYR on the Otters Digital Network.
Ballet Indiana is made up of local ballet professionals, dedicated parents, and community members in order to provide unique and life enriching experiences for hundreds of young dancers, while carrying out their mission to inspire a lifelong appreciation for dance for both our dancers and the Evansville community. More information on Ballet Indiana and information about their upcoming performances is available at balletindiana.org. Smile on Down Syndrome is celebrating 25 years of serving smiles to the Tri States Down Syndrome community. Not only do we offer programming and support services, we sponsor annual events that give people with Down syndrome opportunities to be stars of the show at our World Down Syndrome Day Ice Cream Social and Talent Show, Christmas dinner, and our Smile Mile, which is a day celebrating our Down syndrome community, their families that involve the entire tri state community, and the highlight of the year when individuals with Down syndrome really shine like a star among smiling supporters. Learn more and find your way to get involved and show your support at smileondownsyndrome.org.
Top of the eighth, it'll be August Souza to pitch here for Florence. Souza has made one appearance so far for Florence this year, and on the 30th of July against Windy City, where he went one in the third, striking out one, did not give up a run. Overall, he pitched at UCLA earlier this year, where he had a 6.04 ERA in 30 games appeared in, 28 strikeouts, 28 third innings pitched. Before that, he spent 5 years with UC Santa Clara before transferring to UCLA in 2025. So it's 6 NCAA Division I seasons, so nothing to scoff at, that's for sure. Souza will face Keenan Taylor to begin this 8th inning in the pit. Swung on a miss, 0-1. It's Taylor, Graham Brown, and then J.J. Cruz, the three that grew up. Right-hander Souza fires in. A ball down and away. Did not go around it. Taylor. Count 1-1. Who would like to take a lead here in this inning, not to leave it to the time. The pitch outside. As still in the 9th inning this year, they struggled to score runs in general. In late stages that have been the struggle for Evansville in 2025. Pitch going on this 2 is in the 9th inning this year. Evansville has only scored 11 runs. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Top of the 8th, tied at 4. And the pitch. It is swung on, tapped foul towards the third base dugout. Save it. Graham Brown on deck after him, J.J. Cruz. Here's the next one in. Swung on a hard hit line drive down the left field line, twisting, and it is just fair off the top of the wall. Here comes Keenan Taylor rounding to second. He's going to get there standing. So a leadoff double for Keenan Taylor to begin this 8th. So just like that, Evansville with a runner in scoring position. It'll be Graham Brown and J.J. Cruz the next 2 up. Brown today 0 for 3. Now there will be a meeting on the mound between Hunter and Souza. Nick McAuliffe is warming up for Evansville in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch into Graham Brown from Souza. Corner's playing him. Brown squares around, places a bunt down, but it's foul. 0-1. Trying to sacrifice to get that runner just 90 feet away instead of at second. Here's the pitch. Squaring around again is Brown. Places down third base side. He is hustling. Charging against the Evans. Field throws in time. But the sacrifice bunt works as Taylor now at third. That brings up J.J. Cruz. Cruz with a big spot here. Cruz is 0 for 3 tonight, or today. Infield will be playing in against him. Here's the first pitch to Cruz. Inside. Try to get in shape with a backdoor bender. 1-0. Hit. Swung on, grounded through the right side of the infield for a hit. Keenan comes in to score an RBI go-ahead single for J.J. Cruz here in the eighth. And Evansville with a 5-4 lead here in the top of the eighth inning. Boy, what a big hit for J.J. Cruz right there. Now Jared Campbell. Campbell with a game-tying homer. Couple of innings to go in the stick. The pitch. In there for a strike on the inner half. Next one in, runner takes off, and Hunter completely loses the ball in the transfer. So Cruz gets into second. Now another runner in scoring position, a double play taken away. The pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to right. Should be playable as a medium deep for Thompson, nearing the line, making the catch. Cruz will not catch. So a fly out now flips the lineup over for Dennis Pierce. Top 8, 2 away. 5-4 Evansville leads it. Nick McCullough ready in the bullpen. Here's the pitch to Pierce. Swung on and missed. Nothing in one. Pierce is 0 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch and he's walked. He also has stolen base on the day. Here's the 0-1. Down and away in the dirt. 1-1. Souza sets in the right-hander. Fire. Just touching the outside edge. 1-2. A ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second base. The pitch. That one missing below the count even. Infield straight up. Same with the outfield. Here it is. Souza. Outside counts full now. Schwartz stands on deck. Here's the payoff. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So a big strikeout there for Souza. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 5-4 Evansville in front. Here 96.9 WYO on the Otters Digital Network.
Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and more can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812-464-7800. Ballet Indiana is made up of local ballet professionals, dedicated parents, and community members in order to provide unique and life-enriching experiences for hundreds of young dancers, while carrying out their mission to inspire a lifelong appreciation for dance for both our dancers and the Evansville community. More information on Ballet Indiana and information about their upcoming performances is available at balletindiana.org. Right now in Vanderburgh County, over 800 children are in the child welfare system waiting for someone to be their voice, and you could be that voice by becoming a court appointed special advocate, a CASA volunteer. Donating just a few hours a month of your time can change a child's life forever. Vanderburgh County CASA invites you to join them. Stand up, speak out, be for the child, be a CASA. For more information, visit vandcasa.com. That's VAND CASA.com. Smile on Down Syndrome has been providing a bright hope for tomorrow to the tri-state region for 25 years, providing smiles, support, and programs for individuals with Down syndrome while raising community awareness to create a brighter world that accepts and understands people with Down syndrome. Learn more now at smileondownsyndrome.org.
Gunnar Dennis back out here for the bottom half of the eighth. 5-4, Evansville in front, trying to salvage a game in this two-game series. Jordan feeding Nieves, Thompson, and Reeves, the three that are due. The first pitch from Nieves is in there for a strike, 0-1. Evansville taking the lead in the top half of this inning on a J.J. Cruz RBI single. The 0-1. Swung on, grounded to the right side. That is going to not get past the diving glove of Brown, but the throw is errant. And that's going to be a single, most likely, for Nieves. So a leadoff hit for the Y'all here in the eighth. Now brings up Dalen Thompson. And here comes Max Peterson, and that will likely be Dennis's day. McAuliffe is ready in the bullpen, and they will go to him. When we come back, we'll talk about his numbers here, 96.9 WYO on the Audio Digital Network.
Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and more can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812-464-7800. Ballet Indiana is made up of local ballet professionals, dedicated parents, and community members in order to provide unique and life-enriching experiences for hundreds of young dancers, while carrying out their mission to inspire a lifelong appreciation for dance for both our dancers and the Evansville community. More information on Ballet Indiana and information about their upcoming performances is available at balletindiana.org. Join Smile on Down Syndrome for a rockin' extra experience at their 24th annual Smile Mile Walk on Saturday, October 4th from 9 to noon at the Vanderburgh County 4-H Fairgrounds. Register to walk or donate by visiting smileondownsyndrome.org and come ready to rock it out for an extra spectacular time. All ages and abilities welcome.
Nick McAuliffe into pitch for Evansville. He leaves Gunnar Dennis. McAuliffe has been one of the go-to setup high leverage guys. And he'll come in here and just keep this score exactly where it is at 5-4. He will face Dalen Thompson, TJ Reeves, Michael Ballard at the top of his Florence order. McAuliffe sets in the first pitch into Thompson. Squares around, places one down right to the mound. McAuliffe will just go to first, and the play is in time. So a sacrifice bunt there for Thompson puts in the tying run in scoring position. McAuliffe this year, a 3.21 ERA, 28 appearances, 28 innings pitched. His last time out was against the Florence here in the first game of this series, where he went in a scoreless inning with 2 strikeouts. So he was very good. Here's TJ Reed. First pitch to him is taken low, a ball with no strikes. Reed so far today, 1 for 3, a walk as well. The right-hander is awaiting the 1-0 from the column. Here it is. Swung on a miss. It's 1-1. On second stands Nieves. He represents the tying run, go-ahead run at the plate. Trying to get through the bottom of the 8th with the lead still intact. The 1-1. Outside, 2 balls and a strike. Otters got all the way to the 9th inning on Friday with the lead, but 2 in the 9th and 2 in the 10th for Florence. Really sealed the deal there. 2-1. Low, 3 balls, strike. This is something that McCollum has typically struggled with, is the walk. He's very good at attacking the strike zone. Here it is. Check this swing, fully went around, counts 3-2. So a payoff pitch will be on the way. Bottom of the 8th, 5-4. The pitch. Swung on, fouled off to the right. The Otters, as they come up to bat, do have the top of their lineup up. And Schwartz, Jones, and Benson. So, chance to even get some insurance runs. Again, got to focus right now. Training that runner at second. Pitch. Outside, ball 4. So TJ Reed reaches via the free pass. Now runners on first and second. The go-ahead run now on base. That brings up Michael Ballard. Ballard 2 for 3. Sacrifice fly, a couple of hits. First pitch to the right-handed hitter is swung on and grounded to Pierce. Throw to second for 1. Turnover to first. It's in time for a double play. Around the horn they go in a huge inning-ending double play to end the 8th. We now go to the 9th with the Otters in the lead 5-4 here on 96.9 WYR, the Otters Digital Network.
Smile on Down Syndrome is celebrating 25 years of serving smiles to the Tri-States Down Syndrome community. Not only do we offer programming and support services, we sponsor annual events that give people with Down syndrome opportunities to be stars of the show at our World Down Syndrome Day Ice Cream Social and Talent Show, Christmas dinner, and our Smile Mile, which is a day celebrating our Down syndrome community, their families that involve the entire tri-state community, and the highlight of the year when individuals with Down syndrome really shine like a star among smiling supporters. Learn more and find your way to get involved and show your support at smileondownsyndrome.org. Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and more can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812-464-7800.
Ellis Schwartz will bat to lead off the top of the 9th inning. August Souza still out there to pitch for Florence. Florence is 0 for 2, a couple of walks, a couple of stolen bases, trying to get something going for Evansville. Get a turns runner two, take ball one outside. Souza, the next one. They swung on it, grounded to third, backhand and snagged by Nieves. Pops quickly to his feet, throws across the diamond on a rope for out number one. Now LJ Jones. He is 2 for 3. A walk, a single, RBI. See how Jones does here. Due to the first pitch into LJ is outside the backstop, 1-0. Evansville 5, Florence 4, top of the ninth. Alex Valdez warming up in the outer pitch. That one finds itself 1-1. Valdez has been the go-to guy in the closing role this year. That's 5 saves. Blew a save on Friday, the 1-1. Just missing on the off speed. 2-1. Hope that he's able to come Valdez that is close the show in the bottom half of the inning. As the 2-1 pitch is swung on and grounded foul. 2-2. Escape out of Florence with the win. Two balls, 2 strikes, and out. Top 9, 5-4 Evansville in front by just 1. And the pitch. Swung on, high bouncer to third. Jumping stop by Nieves. Throw to first is in time. Oh my goodness. Wow. Another good play by Nieves. That left side of the infield. And now here comes JT Benson. Benson does have an RBI hit today. He struck out his last 2 times, but 1 for 3 total. The pitch is Benson getting stopped. The ball and no strike. Here it is. That one looking back away as well. 2-0. 2 outs here in the ninth. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Big swing there from Benson on the fastball. 2-1. Looking ahead at the bottom of this inning, it'll be the middle of the order. Brocado, Zeisler, and Trainingfeld, the 3 that are due up. Here's the 2-1. That one is high and tight. 3-1. Valdez still warming up in the bullpen. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss out in front of the slider. That time was Benson. 3-2. Two outs here in the ninth. 5-4 the Evansville. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on, grounded to third, and Nieves field throws, and it's going to be high and over the head of Zeisler. Benson on his way to second. He's going to get there standing. So an E5 to extend the inning for Evansville. And now an insurance run stands in scoring position, just 180 feet away. The batter is Logan Brown. Brown already has an RBI single. Got one in the first. The pitch. Swung on soft liner into shallow right center. Back on it, the second baseman Ballard makes the catch to end the inning. So we go to the last half of the ninth. Evansville with the lead trying to close the show. And now you're listening on 96.9 WYR on the Audio Digital Network.
Ballet Indiana is made up of local ballet professionals, dedicated parents, and community members in order to provide unique and life enriching experiences for hundreds of young dancers, while carrying out their mission to inspire a lifelong appreciation for dance for both our dancers and the Evansville community. More information on Ballet Indiana and information about their upcoming performances is available at balletindiana.org. Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and more can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812 464 7800. Smile on Down Syndrome is planning a Rockin' Extra Smile Mile celebrating 24 years of walks to support individuals rocking that extra 21st chromosome on Saturday, October 4th at the Vanderburgh County 4-H Fairgrounds. This event will rock your socks off with a vendor mall, food trucks, face painting, special guest appearances, a Rockin' Extra talent show, and more. To learn more about how to rock at the walk or how to become an event sponsor or even to make a donation, visit smileondownsyndrome.org or text 812-449-6049 for more information. This sponsored event is open to the entire tri-state community.
Alex Valdez in here in the ninth, looking for his sixth save of the season. Valdez, his last time out, blew the save on Friday night. He went an inning and two-thirds, gave up 3 earned runs, 4 runs total in those innings and two-thirds. He faces now Brocato, Zeisler, and Cheney Felt. First pitch into Brocato is swung on and missed, 0-1. Valdez overall, a 3.70 ERA. The pitch swung on and missed, 0-2. 5 saves total this year. Quickly ahead of Brocato here, 0-2. Pitch. Missing outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One thing about Valdez, he is going to wait. No time getting set and going ahead. Speaking of, here's the 1-2. Swung on, fouled right back. Got into some trouble in the ninth, giving a 2-run homer on Friday, Ballard, and the 10th, getting out. The 1-2. Swung on, tapped softly to short. Fielding it is Cruz. Go to first is in time, 1 away. Brings up now Hank Zeisler. Zeisler today, 3 hits, he's 3 for 4. Takes the first pitch for a strike, 0-1. Valdez kicks and fires. Swung on, line drive, left field line, foul. Valdez again quickly ahead of Zeisler. Fires in the 0-2. Swung on, line drive, base hit right field. So Zeisler, his fourth hit of the day, puts the tying run on base for Tyler Shaneyfelt. Shaneyfelt is hitless. He's 0 for 4. Let's pitch to Shaneyfelt. In there, 0-1. Zeisler does have a stolen base, but how quickly Valdez works and wouldn't expect him to go here. The 0-1. Just missing outside. 1-1. Valdez bent over at the waist, now sets. Hands just below the belt. Out of the stretch. Kicks and fires. Swung on line drive down the left field line, but it twists well out. 1-2. Otters looking for their 25th win of the season. Get them one game closer to Lake Erie. On base to lose by a boatload today. The 1-2. Missing below the knees. 2-2. 92 miles per hour on the fastball there without that. Infield double play depth. Ready to turn 2 if needed to end it. Count evened up. Here it is. Swung on, grounded in second. Fielded by Brown. Dropped it. Just going to go to first, so there's 2 gone. Still gets the fielder's choice out. That's one that probably could have been a double play, but will take the out. Any day of the week. Brings up now Dylan Baker. Oh, it's going to be a pinch hitter here. Brendan Bobo will pinch hit. The left-handed hitter will face Alex Valdez. On Friday, Bobo did not get a hit against Valdez, but the lefty-righty matchup, obviously something that they want here. First pitch here to Bobo. Down and away, 1-0. Bobo has 11 homers, 48 RBI on the same time run. Scoring position at second. Here's the pitch. Check this swing. He did not go around. Count 2 balls, no strikes. Honestly, if he pitches around Bobo and gets a Hunter, I think that's perfectly fine and goal. Probably rather face Hunter than Bobo in the situation. And the pitch. Missing outside, 3 balls, no strikes. Yep, there it is. They're going to intentionally walk Brendan Bobo. I think that's the best decision right there. Don't give him a free one to swing at him. Now Henry Hunter will be the one up. You could have made an argument just once Bobo steps up to the plate and intentionally walked him, but the numbers he has compared to what Hunter has. We'll see. Now Henry Hunter stands at the plate. He's 0 for 4. Runners on first and second, 2 away, bottom of the ninth, 5-4 Evansville in front. Hit from Valdez. In there, 0-1. Valdez trying to get some revenge from Friday night. Trying to lock down the pace. The 0-1 pitch. Low. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Infield straight up, same with the outfield. Wind slightly blowing in from right, and the pitch. Swung on, popped him up left side, drifting. He's going to get out of play on the contour. Counts now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hunter stands in. Otters 1 strike away. Valdez steps up. Other than 9, 5-4, Evansville in front. 1, 2 out. Here it is from Valdez. Down and in. 2 and 1. 2 and 2. Count evened up at 2 apiece with 2 gone. Here it is for the 0 for 4, Henry Hunter. Just missing outside. Count is full. We'll have a payoff pitch with 2 away, 2 runners on. Valdez looks back to second. Second time. Picks fire. Swung on, grounded, right side of the infield. That breaks through for a base hit. Here comes the tying run. He's going to score, and it's 5-5. A huge RBI single from Henry Hunter. And on the pitch, the runners were going, so Bobo advances to third. And now it's Hector Nieves, who already has a 2-hit day, a chance to win this one again. Valdez looks into Logan Brown in the pitch. Inside, 1-0. Valdez on Friday threw a wild pitch to end it. That one nearly got away from Logan. Here's the 1-0. That one's low. 2 balls and no strikes. No one up in the Otters 10. Top of the order drew up Dalen Thompson on deck. The pitch. Swung on and missed. 2-1. Fastball in the inside corner. Been a rough weekend here in Florence for Evansville. Florence walk-off winners Friday night, 1 run last night. High ball game at 5 and a chance to win it here. Pitch. Swung on, grounded foul, first base side. 2-2. Now this is trying to get us to the 9th. Excuse me, the 10th. Valdez set looking towards first. Out of the stretch, kicks and fires. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Big strikeout there for Alex Valdez. German American Bank strikeout. We go to the 10th for the second time this weekend in Florence, tied at 5. So that's a nice WIR, not a digital network.
Smile on Down Syndrome is celebrating 25 years of serving smiles to the Tri-States Down Syndrome community. Not only do we offer programming and support services, we sponsor annual events that give people with Down syndrome opportunities to be stars of the show at our World Down Syndrome Day Ice Cream Social and Talent Show, Christmas dinner, and our Smile Mile, which is a day celebrating our Down syndrome community, their families that involve the entire tri-state community, and the highlight of the year when individuals with Down syndrome really shine like a star among smiling supporters. Learn more and find your way to get involved and show your support at smileondownsyndrome.org. Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and more can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812 464 7800.
Seth Maddox, the new pitcher for Florence, he's the one who got it done in the 10th inning on a Friday night, so they'll go with him again here. On second will be Logan Brown. Keenan Taylor, the batter. Evansville looking to get one or maybe two here in this inning. Take the lead going into the bottom of the 10th. Florence on Friday. Allowed a run for the top half of the 10th, but scored two in the bottom half and walk it off against Evansville. Almost feels like deja vu looking back to Friday night now. Hopefully different results. Keenan Taylor, leadoff double, eventually came around to score in the 8th. And the pitch to him. Takes up and away. 1-0. Florence infield, cornered in. Expecting a sacrifice bunt. So Brent Jones and Taylor that first hit. Here's the 1-0. Swung on soft fly ball into shallow right. Coming in on it, Thompson makes the grab. 1 gone. Now Graham Brown, who's 0 for 3. Hit a sacrifice bunt back in the 8th. Maddox, right-handed pitcher. That's in the middle of the flag. Fires in the first pitch. That one misses outside. Count 1 ball, no strike. Brown looking for another big hit. The All a huge 2 RBI single last time. This is tied 2-0 in the 10th inning to eventually win it. 2 balls, no strikes, and an out. Here it is. Outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Brown. We see the walk. 3-0. That one finding the very top edge of the zone there. 3 balls, 1 strike. Washington has officially beaten Missouri 11-1. That final score. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out on the second pitch. Swung on line drive right center field. Over to it, Thompson. He's going to make the catch for out number 2. Solid contact there from Graham Brown, but just couldn't find a gap. Now brings up J.J. Cruz with 2 away here in the 10th. Cruz a huge RBI single in the 8th. Gives the Otters the lead. Another big spot for him here. 2 away. Up and tied at 5. Maddox set. Fires the first pitch. Swung on high fly ball, should be playable. medium deep right field. Under it is Thompson, and that's out number 3. So 1, 2, 3 go the Otters in the 10th. We now go to the bottom half, tied at 5, here on 99 WIR on the Otters Digital Network.
Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and more can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812 464 7800. Ballet Indiana is made up of local ballet professionals, dedicated parents, and community members in order to provide unique and life enriching experiences for hundreds of young dancers, while carrying out their mission to inspire a lifelong appreciation for dance for both our dancers and the Evansville community. More information on Ballet Indiana and information about their upcoming performances is available at balletindiana.org. Join Smile on Down Syndrome for a rockin' extra experience at their 24th annual Smile Mile Walk on Saturday, October 4th from 9 to noon at the Vanderburgh County 4-H Fairgrounds. Register to walk or donate by visiting smileondownsyndrome.org and come ready to rock it out for an extra spectacular time. All ages and abilities welcome.
Alex Valdez back out here for the bottom half of the 10th inning. On second will be Hector Nieves. The top of the order is due up for Florence. Valdez is trying to send us now to a sudden death. Jalen Thompson is 1 for 3. He has a walk, a sacrifice bunt, and a double. Warner's playing in against him. The pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The fastball by him to Valdez. To be Thompson, Reed, and Ballard, 3-2 up here in the 10th for Florence. Top of the order. The pitch. Swung on, line drive into center, but snagged on a soft line by J.J. Cruz, one away. One of the softest line drives you'll see right there. Now it's T.J. Reed. Reed swings and chops one foul down the third baseline. 0-1. Nieves on second. Bottom of the 10th, tied at 5. Excuse me, the Reed, the pitch, inside and a beam. So a hit by pitch puts Reed on first, and now here comes Michael Ballard, who's one of the heroes on Friday. In the big spot here. He is 2 for 4. He has a sacrifice fly, a double, and a single. Grounded out twice. Grounded to a double play back in the 8th. Double play situation here as well. The pitch. That one is low. 1-0. Otto stands on deck. He's a dangerous hitter. Same as Vice does with Bebop. 1-0. Swung on line drive down the left field line. Racing towards it, Taylor, and it's going to bounce up against the wall. Here comes Nieves to score. He'll score easily. And the Florence Yolls have walked off the Otters for the second night in this 3-game weekend set. A walk-off hit from Michael Ballard. Six to 5, the final in 10. When we come back, we'll talk more about it on Papa John's post-game show. You're listening to 99 WIR on the Audio Digital Network.
Maintaining our independence becomes more and more vital as we age. Swerka and more can help you navigate this important journey by answering your questions and connecting you to free and unbiased community resources and support services. If you are seeking advice for yourself or a loved one, let Swerka be your first call. More information available at swerka.org or by calling 812 464 7800.
Welcome into the Papa John's postgame show. Evansville falls 6-5 in pinning here to Florence. Florence getting the sweep of Evansville in this one. It was a tough weekend here for Evansville. Defensively, they made mistakes yesterday. They made an error today as well. But today was really just a matter of fighting back and just not being able to do quite enough to get the win. Evansville scored two in the first, one in the third to take an early 3-1 lead, but Florence came back immediately, scoring two in the third and one in the fourth to make it 4-3. Evansville tying it up in the sixth, taking the lead in the eighth, but once again giving up runs in the ninth and the 10th to lose and walk off fast and see this Florence team. This game kind of just felt like deja vu from Friday. Pretty much the same exact thing happening, where closer comes in to try and close the show and just can't quite get it done. Jared Campbell did have his first professional homer today, so congrats to him. A couple of good offensive performances. L.J. Jones had two hits. J.T. Vincent had a knock. Keenan Taylor with a big double to try and break him out of the slump he's been on. J.J. Cruz, an RBI single in the eighth to, at that point, take the lead. But again, just couldn't quite get the job done here today to the Otters. All three this weekend for Florence. They now fall to 24-48 on the year. Florence 31-39 now. They are 9 games back of the tie to Washington Wild Things and Lake Erie Crushers. Evansville goes 18 games back of first place here in the Central Division. Thank you so much for joining me here this afternoon or all weekend if you have. It's been a pleasure. It's been fun. Evansville just not quite able to do enough in all three matchups, losing by 1 run. So, with that, I'm Riley Angel. Thank you so much for listening here on 9690 Wire on the Network. And as always,